What are the two main styles of classical music? Today we recognize two systems of classical music, the Hindustani and the Carnatic. Carnatic music is confined to Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Kerala. The classical music of the rest of the country goes under the name Hindustani classical music. What is the first note in Hindustani classical music? Hindustani classical music has 7 basic notes. The full names of these swaras are Shadaj, Rishabha, Gandhara, Madhyama, Panchama, Dhaivat, and Nishada. Sa is the root or base note and the reference point based on which an octave is defined. Who started Hindustani music? Many musicians consider Tansen as the founder of Hindustani music. Amir Khusro, who was the most influential musician during the Delhi Sultanate, is credited for systemizing many aspects of Hindustani music. How many types of Hindustani classical music are there? There are 10 main styles of singing in Hindustani music, like the Dhrupad, Khayal, Tappa, Chaturanga, Tarana, Sargam, Thumri and Ragasagar, Hori and Dhamar. What is Kan in music? It adds embellishment and enhances the melody of the music. Kan is the term used for ear in Indian classical music. What is Gharana in classical music? It typically refers to the place where the musical ideology originated. For example, some of the gharanas well known for singing khayals are Delhi, Agra, Gwalior, Indore, Atrauli Jaipur, Kirana, and Patiala. 4 famous Kathak gharanas are Lucknow, Atrauli Jaipur, Banaras, and Raigarh. What is khayal in music? Khayal is normally based on song texts called bandish compositions, which can be as short as 4 lines, but the opportunities for musical improvisation. What is the difference between tal and rag? Hindustani classical music is developed through 2 interwoven elements, raga and tala. Raga is the melodic element and is crafted by improvisation on fixed patterns of ascent and descent. Conversely, tala is the rhythmic structure on which the melody is laid. What is the oldest song in India? Rag Jogya. India's first recording sessions included Gauhar Jan singing a khayal in Rag Jogya, recorded by Fred Gaisberg of the Gramophone Company. These sessions began on 8th November 1902. Over the course of 6 weeks, more than 500 mattresses were recorded of local artists. Which Veda is known as the father of Indian music? Among the 4 Vedas, Samaveda is considered as the origin of Indian music. During that period, music was the medium for prayer in religious ceremonies, as well as entertainment and social occasions. What is the difference between alap and tan? Main difference is of speed. Alap are slow in nature and has the possibility to explore and demonstrate the complete structure of rag with poise, whereas tans are fast in nature and usually are sung towards the end of the rendition. What is the rhythm of Hindustani music? Rhythmic aspects in metered Hindustani music are based on cyclic metrical structures called the tal, which provide a broad structure for repetition of music phrases, motifs, and improvisations. A tal has fixed-length cycles, each of which is called an avartan. How many ragas are there? There are over 500 known ragas, but we usually only hear the same favorite few dozen or so. Once, Ustad Vilayat Khan Sahib at the Sawai Gandharv Bhimsen Festival, Pune, said before beginning his performance, there are approximately 4 lakh ragas. What are the instruments used in Hindustani classical music? The most prominent instruments of Hindustani music are the sitar, a long-necked fretted lute with about 30 melodic, drone, and sympathetic strings; sarod, a short-necked unfretted lute with a sympathetic and drone strings; sarangi, a bowed fiddle; shehnai, an oboe-like wind instrument; tabla, a set of 2 drums. Which is Hindustani classical music? The major vocal forms or styles associated with Hindustani classical music are dhrupad, khyal, and tarana. Light classical forms include dhamar, trivat, chaiti, kajri, tappa, tap khyal, thumri, dadra, ghazal, and bhajan. These do not adhere to the rigorous rules of classical music. How to understand Hindustani classical music? Most music has at least 3 main elements: melody, rhythm, and harmony. At its core, Indian classical music focuses on melodic development based on ragas. Rhythm also plays an important role, giving texture, sensuality, and a sense of purpose to melody. What are the characteristics of Hindustani music? Hindustani music is characterized by its emphasis on ornamentation, intricate melodic embellishments known as meend, gamak, and tans, and the use of microtones called shrutis. What are the 5 elements of Hindustani music? Hindustani music is a treasure trove of melodic and rhythmic wonders, brought to life by its 5 essential elements: swar, rag, tal, alankar, and improvisation. These elements blend together in intricate and subtle ways, giving birth to the captivating and diverse soundscape of Hindustani music. What are the 6 ragas of Hindustani music? The 6 main ragas are Bhairav, Malkons, Hindol, Deepak, Ragashri, and Megh. Light classical forms include dhamar, trivat, chaiti, kajri, tappa, tap khyal, thumri, dadra, ghazal, and bhajan. These do not adhere to the rigorous rules of classical music.
La 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 na 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 na